Yo guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be discussing 5 tips and mistakes you're making in Fortnite. Let's get into the video. Okay guys, so the first tip is one I see too many people doing, alright? I see them doing it all the time. So what they do is they'll go into like a 1v1 map and they'll play some 1v1s and they'll just start doing all this stuff, right? They'll come up, they'll be all fancy, you know. And I mean, I see so many people do this and it's not worth it, guys, alright? Because of, this is our look at it anyway. You're doing all this in creative, right? Everyone thinks, oh, you know, if you can be all mechanical, you're so good at the game, right? Whatever. But at the end of the day, it does not matter because all these triple eddies, we do a million of them. But does that matter? If you really want to get good at, like, you know, Fortnite as an actual game, you shouldn't be doing that, man. What you should be doing is being not fancy at all. Playing the game like you would in tourneys and stuff. And what the problem with this map is that this map encourages you to do all this. Encourages you to do all these fancy stuff, right? That's just what it does. And there's literally no use to that in game. I've never seen a pro do all these fancy stuff in a, you know, Grand's lobby, you know what I mean? Or like a cash cup stupid thing, you know what I mean? But so what you should be playing, instead of playing 1v1 maps, the only good thing about 1v1 maps are warm-ups. Apart from that, what you should be playing is this map. So the map you should be playing is this map right here. Now this is 1v1 Realistics. It's a pretty popular map for a long time now. But what it does is it puts you in a real game circumstance. So you know, you've got a certain amount of mats and you're not doing all these triple edits. You should be just playing smart, pacing, boxing, all that type of things. And it just puts you in a real game, you know, circumstances, which is very, very useful for practice. And obviously, you know, you got 2v2s here, you got then you got 3v3s right here as well, so there's heaps of modes as well. So that what you should be playing instead of the 1v1 map. Only play 1v1 maps for warm-ups. Now the second problem a lot of people make is this. They play a lot of reload and BR games, which if you're trying to learn the fundamentals is not the way to go. So what you should be playing is playing Ranked Aim Edit Piece by Jogo. Now this map is very good. Teaches you all you need to know, so you should be playing this a lot each day, and it helps you with your piece, your building, your edits, crosshair placement, you name it. Helps it with everything. So I'd recommend, you know, focusing on this and really trying to get better at your pacing, because pacing that's what, you know, takes it to the next level. So I'll just quickly run you guys through the map. So you obviously got all the options here: weapons, angel, aim, piece, edit, 1v1s, max, and pro, right? You also got your sense find over here, so if you want to find your sensitivity, use that. But I'd recommend playing the piece mode at the moment. Press play all, and then just put you in scenarios. So you know, you got a bot there, you can go and play against it, you know what I mean, and all that. So it's very, very useful to get better at certain parts of your game and really just get good at pacing. That's kind of what the whole thing's about, you know what I mean? So make sure you guys are playing this, and you know, like I said, there's all these different modes, man. So if you want to play, let's say you want to get better aiming, you know what I mean? This one's a good one. Go over here, it's an open range. Come over here, you can practice beaming, right? Very, very useful. So make sure you guys check this map out. It helps a lot. Okay guys, so for the third one, we are going to be in the 1v1 map, and I'm going to be showing you guys tips that I've said in a previous video, but they're so useful, I think, you know, I need to say it again. So, number one is going to be this. When you're peeking, I see too many people, they come out and they're being hit like this. Not only can people hit you from the side, but you're open to people in front, you know, it's not good. So what you should be doing is always beaming kids from behind your cone. This helps so much, man. You should be doing this all the time. And then, as well, I just want to put this here and there as well. A lot of people, they'll flip stairs like this. Like, what are you doing? Don't do that, man. It's too slow and it's not the right way. Grab the top middle, side middle, top middle, side middle. Easy, man. That's how you do it, alright? So I have done that in previous video, but just thought, you know, it's very, very important. You guys need to be doing it. So I just thought I'd go over that again. And let's get on to the fourth one. Okay guys, so for the fourth one, this one's very, very useful for endgame especially, and I don't see enough people doing it. So a lot of people, they'll come, right, and they'll do this. They'll be in endgame, they'll be like, oh, let's box up over here. So they'll just go like this, they'll do this, and they'll just box up, right? But meantime, when they come up here, they could get beamed from the back, beamed from the side, beam all that, you know? So what you should be doing, and this applies to solos and duos, what you should be doing is in endgame, right, when you want to, you know, get somewhere, you should be putting stairs behind you. and to the sides. Say there's a guy boxed up here, right? He's in a box. He's looking. He wants to, you know, he sees you coming from back there. He's gonna try and beam you or something, right? Or pump you to the face. So obviously this side step. If you see a wall there or box there, you want to put a side step. That way they can't hit you. So that's very useful from the side. But also what you can do is, say in duos or even solos, you come and what you can do is put a stair behind you, right? You can also put these side walls and the front wall. Now this will block you from all angles. This will block you from the back, the left, the right, and even the front. Because you come like this, boom, like that, right? Blocks you all angles. No one can hit you. Obviously you got to do it correctly, but no one can hit you. So it's very, very useful, this one. And then obviously when you want to, you can box up like this, right? And then you're chilling. That way, even if you're in duos, your teammate can just go like this, edit, and get through, right? It's very, very easy, and it blocks you from all angles. See a lot of players doing this, you should be doing it too. Let's get on to number 5. Okay guys, so now for the final one, I want to talk about settings. Now, a lot of people, let's go to my settings. A lot of people, they'll try and copy a pro settings, right? Which is, you know, you can do that, that's fine. But I recommend finding your own. Finding the one that works for you. Now, it's hard to do, and it takes a lot of time, alright? Now, I'll show you my settings, right? So, let's go to building here. So, a lot of people, they'll copy pros here, they'll get all theirs, but it's better to find your own, because there's certain keybinds that you'll you know, feel comfortable with personally, and that's just up to you guys to find. But it takes a lot of time. But for example, my stairs Q, my walls F. You know, there's not many. I don't see many pros with these keybinds. You know, it's very, very unique. But this is what works for me. So what you guys should be doing is, you know, experimenting. Change your keybinds. Change war to whatever you want. You know, whatever. But one tip I do want to say is, with your keyboard, try and get the say the walls and the stairs and even the floors, whatever, close to your WASD key. That way you don't have to move your hand very far. You know, you shouldn't be moving your hand over the outside of the keyboard. You know, that's just gonna take time, be no point. You know, so just work on that. And like I said, it's gonna take a lot of time, man. And obviously with sense, a lot of people they'll either do too high or too low sense. Mine's pretty low actually, I won't lie. If I can find it, that is. Mine is pretty low. So my X is 5. My Y is 5. Once again, find what works for you, man. There's no really trick on finding yours unless you copy a pro, but like I said, try to find yours. You know, it's gonna take time, but if you put the effort in, like I have, and I've done all this myself, you know, I haven't copied no one, so it really does help. And it's good if you start with good keybinds that works for you. You know, for someone else that could be the worst keybinds in the world. You know, I look at some pros like Peterbot's keybinds, I'm like, how does he play like that? But honestly, it works for him, and that's all that matters. So just find what works for you, man. Don't have to, you know, if people say that's bad keybinds. If it works for you, don't worry about that, man. Do what works for you. So that's the last tip for you. Okay guys, so that's gonna be it for the video today. Thank you guys for watching, man. It's a short one today, but hopefully these tips did help you out a bit. Make sure if you did enjoy it to drop a sub, follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you guys in the next video.